Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I
No.
ruined it all.
Yeah, you did.
I'm sorry,
You
cKnoor.
just stomped into the Blood Bowl stream and you're like, Dota?
I'm
Dota,
so
Dota, Dota?
I'm sorry, cKnoor.
No,
I'm
it's not.
sorry. I'll get.
The face on my look is disgusting.
Oh, I
Oh,
will. At least you don't have egg all over it like I do. I'm
No,
gonna leave.
no.
I'm gonna leave the call. I'm
You could
sorry.
stay in. It's
Well,
okay.
but
You're
I'm excited about Dotes. I'm sorry. I'm more excited about Dotes than I am about Blood Bowl. So
That's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
Get out.
I'm sorry. Okay, bye.
Okay, that was me. Apparently, just apologizing profusely there. Norse,
so
I
we should do.
like. I don't understand how that Norse team can like. By the look of things, unless I missed it, they had like 3 level ups, 2 on one of the werewolves, and then 2 other werewolves. It seems like they didn't have a lot of lups, is what I'm saying.
Um, that's bad because
It's not bad. It's odd because
you team value.
yeah,
You think they've bought?
yeah.
Well,
So
they bought.
yeah, they might have like they do have a Yeti and they might have some extra players. We'll see. Like it was, I might very well have missed something too. So
Maybe they started without an apothecary, so it's like
yeah, like it's they can get up there. Okay,
they have
so
16.
what?
Is that that can't be right.
No, that can't be right. No, they have 1 extra, I think. Oh, right. I'm going to organize my players here. Yeah, we should have a kick in. Dodge wrestle on the line. Do we have more dodge wrestle? I hope so.
Maybe he started the team and he's only just bought the Yeti, and that's just bumped him straight up.
Could be. Okay, so... Let's see. No, I think I want the catcher in here because I want as much block as possible. So we're going to leave it like that. For now, I think he has 12 players. I think he has 12. Yeah. No, that's mine. We'll see. Okay, let's have a look here. Well, it's a Yeti with nothing. Lineman nothing. Block kick. Dodge on the runner. Nothing. And block frenzy guard on the werewolf. Maybe it's just that I think I have more level ups than I actually have. No, I have like a few, so. Okay, I'm on 3 rerolls. Now I have to remember that there are like werewolves here with frenzy. I think we've played a Norse team with these gals before, but well, we won because this team has not lost yet. But I am unsure if they had a Yeti. We're gonna kick deep this time. Not Kung Pao Chicken! Oh! Well, we won that one. That was a shitty werewolf though. But that was a that was a really good trade.
They're all shitty until they get blocked.
Okay. Oh, he's gonna use the. Oh, that's unfortunate. Like, it's not that I want him to use to block with the Yeti, but the Yeti's actually really shit against Amazons because he's got Claw, not Mighty Blow, and we already have Armor Value 7. And
You say that, but when you pass the ball, it's gonna fail because of the smell.
yeah, but I have Strong Arm. I'm not good at passing. Oh. So we are going to block this lineman because we can. These gals are going to stand up. Go, mighty blow. It did. It did go. Now I have to cover this side a bit. And this other side. Actually, let's play risky today. Oof.
Do that with the Black Orc.
Yeah, that was okay. So that worked out well. So we put some we'll put some real pressure on the thrower here, which probably means the Norse, they're gonna have to run some people back. The problem is that they don't really have anyone in range to protect the ball other than this runner, but this runner is tied up by the blitzer here. This lineman can, well, he's actually also tied up by this linewoman, but this Yeti can clear that out if he really needs to. Okay, here we go. So this linewoman's still around, which means... Oh, damn it. Nasi Goreng for it. Just took a KO to the face. And we both have one spare player. Okay. So then the thrower has to decide... Like, even assuming... Oh, they really want to kill my wrestle piece. Even assuming that the thrower picks it up, which is kind of likely, it doesn't really have that many good places to hide. He could hide in the end zone, I guess, because I can't actually reach that. But that's not a good place to hide. Okay, and by the looks of moving this runner over here, that means he's probably going to pick it up and try and move it. Well, he can't move it here. This is really not safe. I guess it could go over here, possibly? Actually, I don't know. No? Okay. That's not safe. Okay, well, I guess we might as well just get to it. We'll block all that. Oh, well, that's very nice. Okay, that's not as nice, but okay. It'll do. Setting up a possible frenzy trap here. And... Gonna both it down that. Well, that's unfortunate. Sure. Let's follow up. Oh, that was a bad play. I should have done it the... If I'd done it the other way around, this lineman would have ended up over here not blocking me, but then I'd have to do it with this piece, and kicking Xiao Mein would have had worse times.
Still looking good.
Yeah, no, we stole the ball. That's, like, excellent. That's what we want to do. So I'm pleased with this decision to go with a deep kick. This Yeti's not having a good day, which is also nice for me. More importantly, we have one KO each. His is more, like, his dude is more important than mine, because it's a line woman versus a strength 4 piece. Okay, and I don't think... Well, actually, no, it's... no, it's no longer a frenzy trap. Nope. So what he should do is he... Well... Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's unfortunate. Okay. That's also unfortunate. Oh, I can do it that way. Okay, I figured it out. Yeah, this works because I get double. Okay, so that's done. That means we can throw some extra blocks because they're Norse and they have squishy armor value. So if we can knock them out, that would be great. But it doesn't really look like it. We're only punching them on putting them on the floor. Oh, there we go. Mighty blow, badly hurted dude. Excellent. Fish and Blitz. What a player. I guess the same could be said for a wafer thin minty blow. So that worked well. We stole 3 turns, and we actually managed to... Well, that was good. We got our player back, which we didn't need to because we had a spare. He didn't get his player back, so that's unfortunate. He does have a spare, but since I knocked an extra piece out, that kind of sucks for him. And no, Notches of Steel gets to play. Like, I don't... I said earlier on stream in the game against UIB that I think... Like, I don't know what Cyanite's doing because it wants to put Pro Ridge in every time, but Notches of Steel has more SPP, so...
Maybe it's because it's going to level up or something like that. Maybe because they're
well,
like the lowest level to level up. Maybe it does some kind of...
Yeah, Pro Ridge does have 5 SPP. I don't know. Okay, so, like I said, excellent start. We managed to hurt one of the Norse. That's good. Considering they're actually kind of hard to knock down with all that block.
Maybe you just email Cyanide and ask them. Maybe they'd know.
No, I don't think they would actually, because their main programmer for this has moved on to do something else.
Okay. So nobody knows.
It's a mystery. I mean, I'm sure there's someone that knows. And I'm pretty sure that someone's also French. Okay, so he decided to move more pieces back, so I'm gonna kick short. Ah, he got a reroll. Because now I actually have more pieces that can... Well, I have the same... Oh. Ah, he used to... Damn it. Well, actually, that's really good. He used his reroll. And while it's still likely that he's going to pick up the ball, he's probably going to commit more pieces to just stand around. Because, well, he can't reroll the pickup. And it's actually... A lot of my dudes can run in and be annoying. Notches of Steel is number 5, whereas Pro Ridge is 13. But the game tries to put Pro Ridge in, so I don't think it has to do with the numbers. Yeah. So moving the pieces around to make sure that I can't steal it this time, which is smart. The drawback, of course, is that this means that the ball is not moving from here this turn. Oh, ran in with the runner. Well, that means we can run some people up. And, let's see here. I think we want to do this. Like, knocking down the Thor is good, because we don't... Well, it would have been, but we're not going to do that. Apparently, instead we're doing this. Let's not forget this blitzer. Okay, so we're gonna stand this line woman up because the Yeti can deal with her. Or rather, she can deal with the Yeti. And we're gonna see if Pralines of Scrimmage wants to dodge out. Oh, she did. So that's nice. We still have a blitzer here in the backfield that's able to reach everything. It's the scary blitzer with Mighty Blow too. This cage, they can move sideways, like over here, because there's just a catcher with Blodge here. Then we do have some pieces, like, it's going to be hard to go very far anyways. Oh, and the reason I didn't stand my pieces up here first is because I'd rather have them lie down next to the Yeti. Well, in general, like I said, I don't think that the Yeti's that scary because it has claw and has wild animal. But I don't want to give extra punching bags when I don't have to. The Yeti's hard to maneuver anyways, and these pieces were ones I'd based this player here. Their actual purpose wasn't doing anything, so if I'd stood them up, they would just been extra punching bags. So that's why I waited until I had the rest in position. Because I knew I wanted to do this block and this dodge here. Okay, so the runner managed to pick it up. Do I worry about the runner for anything? More importantly, do I have tackle on anyone? I have a tackle piece over here. Oh, well, I can actually blitz that. Unless this werewolf needs to move up, like, here. Actually, he doesn't. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Good news is that we're going to surf this thrower, probably. Okay, so that's good. We're going to move this blitzer over here to remove these tackle zones so we can start doing this much more important business of surfing. Wasn't that nice? Yes, it was. Okay, so this is at GFI, but I feel like this is kind of worth it. Okay, so possibly not. No. Ugh. This might hurt. So we're gonna commit some more pieces over here. Dodge Wrestle Gal gets to stay put until now. Because once again, if she'd fallen down, I'd rather have Dodge Wrestle here because then I had an option if it's both down. I could have decided to, no, I'm gonna not use Wrestle and that's gonna be horrible. Or if it's later in the half and it wouldn't have mattered and I didn't want to risk my line woman, could just elect it to Wrestle. Okay, so this Berserker can possibly surf this Blitzer, but it is going to be a Frenzy Trap. Unfortunately, it's not a very hard one. Wow. Well, that was actually trying to move the Yeti, so that's a 3, well, a 4+ roll. Okay, so blitzing this means that the runner's probably going to wrap around this way. Otherwise, why would you... Well, you can't go through here anyways. Oh, no? Okay. What the... Don't know what's going on here then. Okay, so he's got 3 pieces out. That's why there's so few here. Hooray! Dodge does a thing. This is going to be a 1-die block. Do you have any guard? Yeah, okay, you got guard on the werewolf. Okay, so slowly running out of time again. Okay, moving the... why are you here? Like, you can't move anyone else back. Did he miss that this piece... Okay, this is not... that wasn't the smart play. That was... that was even more unfortunate. Okay, so... Oh, actually, hang on. Oh, sweet. So here we go. Oh, nice! Managed to knock him down. Yeah, we'll follow up. Okay, that's an unfortunate place for that, and I probably should have waited, but... And we're going to follow up. And this line, man, we can... Okay, let's do a one die block here. Okay, that didn't work. Well, it worked pretty okay still. This blitzer can be served, but it's going to be 2 dice against unless it's this werewolf. Actually, is there another berserker here? Or am I... Did he have 2 berserkers or is one knocked out? There's no... Okay, none are knocked out. Here's 1 berserker. What's this? No, that's a runner. Okay, does he only have 1 berserker? Things I should have looked up earlier, I guess. He only does have 1 berserker. Okay, so this is a, well, semi-frenzy trap. Okay, so this blitzer can't actually be served. I don't think. Well, actually, by the Yeti, I guess. That's not really going to happen. Okay, so... it looks like good news all around for the most part. Whoa. No, actually, he can... Well, actually... he can kind of run away, I guess. No, he can't run away. He can stand there. If he wants. If he really wants to. And, yeah, I think, like, you shouldn't be too scared of playing against other human coaches. Mostly because that's how the game is played, and I realize it's scary, but join the community if you haven't already, and if people if people are assholes to you, mention it, because they shouldn't be. Okay, good. Do you have dodge? Yes, you do. Okay. Oh, that was... Well, that was dumb. Is there any way I can chain push that blitzer? I don't think so. Ooh, nice. No, I don't want to follow up. But I fucked up. Hang on. So if I go around here, that's going to be a 2 die. Okay, so this dude does need to stand up then. Yes, let's wrestle. Okay, well, it's like, it's turn 7, and he doesn't have anyone in scoring position, so this is not the end of the world. Oh, that means I should have someone in scoring position. Whoops. Okay, let's have someone in scoring position then. Like, that's actually more important. Because we might be able to steal the ball at a later date. And then we can... Ooh, let's just get away from here. Oh, right. I was going to say about testing out the different races against the AI, just as a heads-up thing. Um, I don't think that that's the smartest move, because people play them... Well, actually, you get more flavor if you play against other people when it comes to the different teams, I think. Because there's only... As far as I know, there's only one AI for... The same AI talks about, like, all the teams. That's unfortunate for you. Like, the same AI handles all the different teams, so you don't actually get any, like, differences of play other than... Well... So why is this a 1 die? Oh, because there's... Reroll that. No, I don't want to follow up. Oh, okay. It's a good thing I didn't follow up, because I have to... Oh, hey, guard blitzer, get in here. Do a thing. Remove this lineman. Or not. I mean, it's up to you. Do whatever, I guess. The reason there isn't any fouling in this game is because there's no one to foul. Like, I have 12 players, so I could in theory foul, but there aren't any targets that are good enough to foul. And the reason he's not fouling is because he doesn't have enough players to foul. Like, also, I think the suggestion of starting with humans is a good one, because they're a solid team, and you're probably more likely to win games with humans, because they're pretty straightforward in what you have to do, and you easily learn, how to base players and whatnot. Whereas other teams that are more specialized, you are probably just, like, it's enough to learn the basics. Trying to figure out how other teams and strategies work is just... That's a bit much. So, that's why I would stick with humans. Also, humans are a really strong team. Like, they're tier 1. Compared to many... Kung Pao Chicken? No. Pro Ridge, you don't get to play, I'm sorry. Okay, let's see, it's my turn to start. So, what do I want to do here? Do I want to hurt the Yeti? Maybe. Like, I have guard pieces. So... How many guard pieces do I have? Do I have 1 or 2? I have 2. Okay, so just because we can, we are going to clear this line then. Actually, Pro Ridge, you do get to play because I don't need kick right now. Thrower in the back with Fish and Blitz and Pralines of Scrimmage. I would say that probably humans and orcs are probably they're equally hard to play. Like, some people assume that orcs are easier to play because they're bashier, but it also means you have to focus a lot more on actual positioning to be really good at them, which is always difficult, especially if you're starting out. Whereas humans that have a bit more speed have less issue with that. Well, that's no good. That's actually... Oh, I can do this. Move you back. No, don't want to follow up. That's a waste of a reroll. There we go. Now we have 2 against the Yeti. That was definitely not worth it, but you know what? At least we pushed the the line around a bit. And I don't think we actually need to do much else here. Like, we're going to see where the Norse wants to go. I didn't even look to see if I got that. So we're going to end it like that. No, I'm sorry, I'm talking to the chat, and Vinyl said that humans are pretty unforgiving, and that's simply not true. Because they're very fast. And they have decent skills for handling the ball and for blocking. You have a pretty good tool set out of the box. That's why I recommend them in Orcs, because they already come prepared for what you need. Whereas other teams, for example, this team here, they have dodge starting out. They also have low armor values. All of them die. And more importantly, they can't handle the ball starting out. Like, their thrower has dodge pass. Pass is nice if you want to pass, but you kind of need sure hands to be sure that you actually, you know, get to pick the ball up. So there's like, most other teams have some kind of holes in their lineup when it comes to, they don't come equipped with all the skills. Like Pro Elves have well, they don't have, like, they have almost no block and no dodge, and they are very dodgy. Humans and Orcs are the only two that are different in that regard. Well, that's, I kind of have to rethink all the teams, but like, that's why you pick them, because they have all the things you need starting out. And if you know, Patros just said that if you want an easy team, go with Dark Elves, and that's also not true. They're definitely not easy, because you have to deal with Frenzy and Armor Value 7, and they also are a bit lacking on skills, and they're not very fast, so you need to be sure that you have the proper positioning. They don't have any catchers, and they use Dump Off on their runner, which is a skill you need to learn to use properly. They are, like, they are not easy. Then again, he said it in air quotes, so, you know. Okay, can we get past this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, we can. We just need to clear this bit out. So let's do that. Do I have a blitzer? Yes. Let's use this one. No. Oh, fuck. Okay. Well then. Do I even want to pass? Not really. Like, I don't have any need to pass. There's no real reason for me to run this quickly up the pitch. I should go... Fuck it, let's pass. Okay, let's get rid of that guy. Or rather push him back. Why am I'm bad at clicking today. Like, holy shit. I shouldn't... shouldn't be allowed to play. Not like this. This is the bullshittiest Amazons ever. Like, it's not hard dodges, but it's just, like, dodges that don't need to happen. Actually, this was a hard dodge. That would have ruined me. That was a bad play. I think the reason humans are good, other than them starting with all the skills, is that they can do anything. Like, or rather, they can play any type of game, like almost out of the box. Like, humans in shorter leagues or tournaments, really powerful, because they're really fast and they don't get hurt that much. But also that, okay, so you happen to be up against wood elves that they want to do a passing play, and you're roped into it. You can do a pass play. You're not going to be as good as the pro elves or the wood elves, but you can still, like, you can make one if you have to. And the same with, for example, orcs. If you're going up against Bashi, you're Bashi. So, like, the way to look at it isn't that other teams are better at everything than you are. The way you're supposed to look at it is like, okay, I am up against an elfy agile team, and they are really good at, oh no, block of that. And they are really good at passing. Well, I can probably outbash them. And the opposite is true. If you're up against, say, Khemri that are very heavily bash, you're like, well, they're really good at bashing. They're better than me, but I am better at passing than they are, or like moving the ball. You have to, regardless of what team you're playing against, you need to find their weakness and use that against them. Unless you're playing one of the more general teams, like orcs or humans, when that's just not possible. Well, that didn't help. So I'm gonna go stand over here now. He should have followed up. Yeah, orcs are a good starting team. I think this is game 7, if I remember correctly, with the Amazons. Yeah, like, orcs are one of my favorite teams too. It's one of the few teams I actually have figurines for. Oh, this is my Dodge Wrestle guy. This is perfect. I've got humans, orcs, and Norse. But the old Norse. The ones where everyone was 337. So they're a bit different. Crap. I really want to give this to someone else now. Do I dare give it to Crab Cakes? No, I fucking don't. Yeah, human dodgy players are really good. Yeah, and I think, like, it's also important, I've said this so many times, but it's also important to start with humans, orcs, so you get to know the game and know what play style you like. I mean, it's part of the reason I feel like Blood Bowl's charm is that it's pretty easy to tell. Like, okay, I'm playing a fantasy race here that's based on Warhammer Fantasy. Okay, orcs, yeah, they're going to be bashy. Okay, humans, they're going to be a bit of everything. Elves, they're going to be a lot more agile than me. Like, so it's pretty easy to tell what type of gameplay they want to, or each team prefer. But you still have to test that out so you know what you're getting yourself into, I feel like. Am I down a blitzer? I am. I'm sad now. That means you get to go over here. And you get to go over here. Oh. And you get to go in the middle here, and we're going to switch you around, and then catch her. So like that's another reason to try and play a more general team rather than one of the specialized ones, because then you know what you like. And also, it's Cyanide Blood Bowl compared to like the board game version or the tabletop version, where you only have so many teams, as in you only have 1 or 2 teams and you have to borrow another team or proxy a team. Here you can just try it out. Like, or I guess you can just watch a bunch of my games on YouTube and see what type of playstyle you like. But please be warned that I play on when I stream. I'm usually not the most strategizing fella in the world.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry, I was away for a while.
Can't believe
I
you're
know.
away.
I know how much you miss me.
Yes. Hey, we got rerolls.
Your only friend who doesn't like Dota.
No, you love Dota.
No.
Oh no, my Amazons are taking a beating.
Well, that's to be expected, though, against Norse.
Oh, well, okay, that guy had block. Phew. Yeah, like that. I think one of the I'm not gonna say problems, but one of the things when you ask people about what team you want to start out with, you're gonna get about as many suggestions as there are teams in Blood Bowl. Like everyone, like people started playing with different teams, and then like this is easy to learn because this is the team I learned to play with. So.
No, it's just orcs and humans.
Yeah, I know, but I've had people suggest things like, "Hey, you should start with Nurgle."
Why do they want them to stop playing the game?
I don't know.
Maybe they think that they might have potential to be better than them. So if they tell them that, then they'll stop playing and won't be.
Yeah, like that's the thing I worry about. That's why I feel it's so important to say like humans and orcs early on, so people actually get a feel for what the game is like in general. Because it's also true that like some teams rely more heavily on luck than others, like ogres
Like
and vampires.
With large Black Orcs, they
Yeah.
rely on luck a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I learned to play with Dark Elves as well, and it gave me a bunch of bad habits that kind of stay with me to this day because I'm very happy to dodge around.
I learned to play watching the changes.
Yeah, they are also not the best team to learn to play.
No.
Okay. Do I dare?
cKnoor, weren't you on like a massive winning streak, and doesn't my draw cancel that?
Yes.
Yes.
No. I hadn't lost a game in like 2 weeks, I think.
And a draw is basically a loss.
Basically. It's as shameful as a loss. Okay, I fucked that up. The splitzer should be over here. Oh,
now
well.
you won't lose in the speedball final. You're welcome.
Well, I still haven't lost in over 2 weeks.
You were gonna lose, and I guess you could still lose. You just look all you've done. You jinxed it now. You're gonna lose in the speedball final.
My fake life has a good point. Drawing IB is kind of like losing. Yes, I would agree.
Zanel knows what he's talking about.
What is he saying?
Losing to me is a lot more like losing.
Yeah, but who's done that?
Lots of people.
Yeah, it's weird, Matt. Well, if I win the Speedball in September, that's really good, because then it's just a few months until Blood Bowl 2. There aren't that many, Play Vinyl says that there are many other options for rookies, and there aren't. There are 2 options for rookies in Blood Bowl. It's orcs or humans. If you're serious about the game. No, but if you want to get serious, of course, start with whatever team you like and feel like you're interested in. However, like, the teams that you gain the most and learn the quickest with or whatever are orcs and humans, because not only do you get to know a team, but since they're decent at everything, you also realize how good other teams are at their specific things. Because there are a lot of skills you have to go through, which most teams are like, well, oh, I'm so annoyed with this. But, oh, well, the wild animal didn't want to move. The only reason I don't suggest undead is because they don't use the apothecary. And I feel like the apothecary is a useful thing to learn. Okay, that is not a safe place for that runner. Oh, hey, here's my tackle, dude. So that's really good. Oh. Okay, so... I'm trying to figure out the best way to blitz with this guy.
I think putting the catcher.
Well, the problem is this lineman here. I need to sort that out somehow.
I don't think you can. Like if you want to be able to pick up the ball and throw it this turn, it's going to be a 1-die.
Okay, so it's a GFI to fix it, which I... Well, unless you want to use Cyanide's fucked up pathing, but no one does. Because that's a dodge into a tackle zone. So we're going to do this instead. And we're going to reroll that. And I think this is fine, actually. Oh well, comparatively. So chat has evolved into suggestions why other teams start are bad at starting teams. No, no. Well, actually, that's I'm not going to say a fair trade, but I'm fine with that. In that I get another shot at this.
Was
Okay.
following up the best idea, though? Because if you picked it up,
Well, I think so. Because if he's further out, he's not doing me any good. Oh, for crying out loud.
well, at least you're knocking all these guys out.
Yeah, but I want to pick the ball up at some point.
After you've knocked every single guy out, then that's going to happen, right?
Maybe. If we're lucky. Okay. Yes! This works. Let's just go over here. Have I used my reroll this turn? I did, didn't I? What was that last turn?
You re-roll.
No, that was last turn because I think. Yep, that was last turn. I agree, Satno. I too find Dwarves and Khemri pretty boring to play. Well, I mean, I don't mind playing WW Egypt, but that's because they're still undefeated, I guess, partly. Like, they're not... Like, I enjoy playing old teams mostly, but it turns into... I don't know. Like, I guess sometimes I can understand why people like playing in those teams. But I just like running around a bit more, I guess.
Your free range.
It could also be that I haven't played with them like enough. The more I play with W Egypt, the more I like playing them. And Dwarves I don't really play that much. No, my thrower. No, play vinyl. Don't get out of the conversation. Explain your positioning. Because so far you haven't.
He hasn't learned about positioning yet.
Oh, it's past place. Why the Norse team? Oh, now he's gonna run and score.
Very likely.
Yes, that's a nice play. I think the main reason I don't play shorts is that most of the games to me kind of look the same, and actually, well, I guess it depends on what type of people you have watching as well. If you have people that play a lot of Dota and like just positioning, like I watch games on Fumble quite a. Well, it goes in stages. Sometimes I watch a lot, like I have it on in the background, and then I'm like usually interested just to see how people position players. Because it's one of the more difficult things to do that properly, and that's really interesting. But like, if you're new to the game, I just assume that it's not that fun to see some dude just plonk players down when you don't really understand why those are positioned where they are. Because when I watch other people play, I can, because I'm so good at blah blah. No, but because I played so much, I can like, oh, he's positioning that guy there to stop that piece from getting an easy path to the ball. And I find that very... Yeah, I have any guard here? No. Do we care about the Yeti? Sure, why not? Let's care about the Yeti. So I think that kind of thing is really interesting to me. But I don't know. I feel like other players, new players might not be that interested in seeing me like, oh, I'm going to move this piece over here, and then just be annoyed at myself when I fail at positioning. Yeah, I think shorts are pretty cool. Just because they have bash, but they're all like, I like them because they are deceptive. Well, to me, they're deceptively fast. It just takes a while to get them that deceptively fast. Get out. No, I don't want to follow up. Get out. No, I don't want to follow up. Okay, so okay, you get to go over here. You get to mighty blow this lineman here. See if it does a thing. It didn't. Oh, this is turn 15. I need to get a freaking move on. Let's see. If I go up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You go up there, bye-bye reroll.
No, I'm gonna waste my reroll. Over here. See?
Yep. I'd be interested to see some actual statistics on going for it.
Well, they usually fail 1 out of 6 times.
I don't believe that. I seriously don't believe it.
Well,
Cyanide have programmed it somehow. They've
nope.
done something.
Nope. No, they haven't. The only thing they've done is created or used a randomizer that's more random than a regular D6 die. Like a regular D6 die, the ones you roll on the tabletop game, they are actually less random.
That explains it, sort of. Aha, yes. Blizzards. It is more than 1 in 6.
Oh. Sorry. I was trying to scroll up the chat and see what was going on. But
Nothing important. It was fun when we were playing, because they were all talking about it and stuff. Now they're all just like burnt out and just...
Well, whenever I'm playing, they're usually talking about things. That's how it usually goes. Okay, I'm not. He should have gone for like the catcher or the line woman here. Ooh, this is pro ridge. It's a shame I don't have a reroll. To use, but I can. We're gonna try and give it to pro ridge anyways. Because it seems like a smart thing to do. Comparatively. Oh, that's not great.
Good dodge. It'll probably be okay.
Yeah, probably, but it would have been nicer if I didn't have to dodge. So this is one of those bad habits I'm talking about because I started playing Blood Elves, Dark Elves. I'm very like, oh,
Blood
it's just a
elves,
dodge. Yeah, Blood
an
Elves.
interesting thing.
Can he score? Let's see. Yes, he can. The problem is that the thrower's down here. But in theory, he can with this lineman.
Yeah, yeah. I'd just dodge out, pick it up, run down, throw it, score. That's what I'd do. He's got a reroll. Very possible. I agree. Vampires are blood elves.
Okay. Well, I don't think he needs to do this, but well, to be fair, he's probably just trying to get some extra casualty SPPs at this point because of the blocks he's throwing. This is a pretty. Actually, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not actually that hard. Well, this bit is hard. Okay, so reroll used. But let's see if he can do it. He's still. He should still dodge out. Yep. I'll be honest. I'm going to be slightly annoyed if he pulls it off.
I'm not sure about doing the going for it.
Well, I assume he just did the going for it to get into range.
Yeah.
Because I do the same thing.
It's very close though.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I will reroll that. I kind of lost focus at the end because people were talking about stuff. Hey, Pralines of Scrimmage managed to get an MVP and actually leveled up, and so did the Yeti. That's nice. So let's see. What do we have? We got Wrestle, and I think we got Kick. So we're hoping for Wrestle again here, which we're gonna grab. Because Praline of Scrimmage is on the scrimmage. Or rather, the line of scrimmage. So, we are still undefeated. Because apparently Spamazons are too strong. Too strong. Match record. Win. Very nice. Okay. See